back to my channel. And if you are new, thank you for visiting my channel. And I hope you enjoy what I have for you. Now, I want to talk about when love feels familiar, right? You ever meet someone and when it feels like you've known them forever, the connection is instant, the pull is magnetic, the conversations flow like you've waited lifetimes for them. You tell them this must be, you tell yourself this must be divine. But sometimes what feels familiar isn't sacred, it's recycled pain. It's your spirit recognizing a pattern it never finished healing. See, not all familiarity means fate, some of it is a flashback. We were taught to chase the spark, that rush, that intensity, that instant attachment. But sometimes the spark is the friction of unhealed wounds rubbing together. The thrill you feel isn't always connection, it's your nervous system making chaos for comfort. You're drawn to what feels like home, but home was never peaceful. You keep trying to fix what hurt you through the people who remind you of it. Your body holds every story your mind tries to bury. It remembers the tone that made you flinch, the silence that made you small, the apology that never came. So when you meet someone with similar energy, your body reacts. It's not destiny, it's data. Your trauma is saying, I know this vibration. I've survived this before. And in that familiarity, you mistake survival for love. Life will repeat the same lesson in different bodies until you understand the pattern. That's why the faces change, but the pain feels the same. It's not punishment, it's opportunity. Each connection, I'm sorry, each connection reveals what you still haven't confronted. You're not cursed in love, you're being called to evolve. Every time you say, why does this keep happening? That's the signal that you're ready to see it clearly. Here's the truth no one wants to admit. Healthy love feels unfamiliar at first. It's calm, it's consistent, it's not adrenaline, it's alignment. But if you lived your whole life in survival mode, peace feels like a threat. You start mistaking stability for disinterest because the absence of chaos feels empty. But that's not emptiness, that's safety. You've just never known safety long enough to trust it. Not every intense connection is sacred. Some are trauma bonds, which are emotional glue made from shared wounds. It feels spiritual because it's deep, but deep doesn't always mean divine. A trauma bond is addictive because it feels both people's unhealed parts. It feeds them. You chase each other's approval to feel worthy. And when the cycle ends, withdrawal hits like heartbreak. You weren't addicted to them. You were addicted to the emotional high of validation. It's not about luck, it's about lessons. You attract what feels familiar until you choose what feels different. The same energy wears different faces until you upgrade your boundaries. Because your spirit will keep calling in reflections until you change the reflection itself. Healing isn't about avoiding love, it's about choosing love that doesn't require pain as proof. There comes a moment when you see it clearly. You stop romanticizing red flags. You stop calling chaos chemistry. You start saying, I've met this chemistry before. I met this energy before, and I'm not dancing with it again. That's not coldness, that's mastery. When the lesson is learned, the attraction fades naturally. And what once felt magnetic now feels heavy. That's growth disguised as disinterest. Every time you choose peace over passion, your soul rewires itself. You're teaching your spirit that what real love feels like. It's not the chase, it's the consistency. It's not the apology after the chaos, it's the respect that prevents it. You start to realize peace doesn't need drama to prove it's real. That's when you shift from trauma based connection to purpose based connection. When you recognize a familiar wound in love, you have two choices: stay and repeat the lesson, or release and evolve. Both paths are teachers, but one leads to peace. Healing isn't about never loving again. It's about loving with even with open eyes. You stop seeking completion in others and start creating wholeness within yourself. One day you'll meet someone who feels peaceful, not familiar, and your spirit will hesitate, thinking something's missing. That something is just the chaos and drama you've finally outgrown. That's not loss, that's freedom. When your love, the love that you connect with no longer hurts, you'll realize it was never supposed to. Stay covered, stay conscious, stay undefeated. See you on the next one.